By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to turn your food scraps into one of the richest fertilizers on Earth. Using worms in an apartment with zero smell and zero backyard. I know that sounds impossible. Stick around, because I'm about to show you the entire process, start to finish. Here's the thing nobody tells you. Most people fail at this in the first week, and it's because of one mistake that's incredibly easy to make. I'll show you exactly what it is later in this video, so you don't repeat it. But first, let's talk about why this works at all. Vermicomposting is a composting method that uses a specific type of worm, red wigglers, to eat food scraps and convert them into worm castings. Gardeners call it black gold, and for good reason. Unlike a backyard compost pile, which relies on heat, space, and time, vermicomposting relies on the worms themselves doing the work. That makes it faster, more contained, and far more manageable in a small space than people assume. A worm bin is compact, it's quiet, and when it's set up correctly, it produces no bad smell at all, which is usually the very first thing people worry about. Let's deal with the 3 things stopping you right now. Number 1, smell. A healthy worm bin smells like soil, nothing more. Odor only shows up when the bin is overfed or too wet, and both are easy to fix once you know the signs. Number 2, the worms themselves. I get it, the idea of keeping worms can feel strange, but once it's set up, you're not really interacting with them beyond adding scraps every few days. Number 3, pests. A well-maintained, properly ventilated bin rarely attracts fruit flies or anything else. By the end of this video, you'll know how to avoid all 3 completely. Here's exactly what goes into this. First, a bin. A simple, opaque plastic storage tote with a lid works perfectly. It just needs to not be clear, since worms avoid light. Something in the 2 to 4 square foot range is enough to handle a single person's food waste. Second, bedding. Shredded newspaper, plain cardboard, or coconut coir. This fills the bottom of the bin and gives the worms somewhere to live, not just something to eat. Third, the worms. Specifically red wigglers, not regular garden earthworms. They're built for this kind of high-density composting, and you can order them online easily. That's it. 3 things. No special equipment, no big investment. Now, let's build this, step by step. Step 1, prepare the bin. Drill small ventilation holes in the lid and around the upper sides. Worms need airflow, and this is what prevents the bin from going anaerobic, which is the #1 cause of bad smell. Step 2, add bedding. Fill the bottom quarter to third of the bin with moist, not soaked, shredded paper or cardboard. Step 3, add the worms. Place them on top of the bedding and let them settle for a few days before adding much food. Step 4, start feeding. Begin small, fruit and vegetable scraps, coffee grounds, tea bags, crushed eggshells. Bury the scraps slightly under the bedding, rather than leaving them exposed. This is what controls smell and keeps pests away. Step 5, know what to avoid. No meat, no dairy, no oily food, and go easy on citrus, garlic, and onion. These either attract pests or actually irritate the worms. Step 6, moisture balance. The bin should feel like a damp sponge. Too wet, add dry bedding. Too dry, mist it lightly. This pays off the open loop from the intro. Now here's that mistake I mentioned at the start, the one that causes almost every beginner failure. Overfeeding. It's tempting to dump in a week's worth of scraps the moment you set the bin up. But worms can only process so much at a time, and excess uneaten food is exactly what causes smell and attracts pests. It's not the worms that fail, it's overloading them before they're ready. Start small. Feed lightly for the first 2 weeks, and only increase once you notice the previous batch of scraps is mostly gone. The colony grows into the amount of food you give it, not the other way around. Avoid that one mistake, and you've already solved 90% of the problems beginners run into. Be realistic about timing. A worm bin typically takes a couple of months to produce a full batch of finished castings. It's slower than some methods, but what comes out is ready to use immediately, no extra finishing step required. In the meantime, You'll start to notice the bedding darkening and breaking down, which is a good sign things are working exactly as they should. Once you have finished castings, mix a small amount directly into potting soil for houseplants or balcony pots. A little goes a long way. Castings are far more concentrated than regular compost. If you don't have plants of your own, worm castings make a great gift for anyone who gardens, or you can drop them off at a local community garden. If you assumed worm composting wasn't realistic for an apartment, hopefully this just proved you wrong. No backyard, no bad smell, just a small bin and a little patience. If this helped, subscribe. I'm covering more small space gardening methods like this one, and you won't want to miss what's coming next. Drop a comment and let me know. Are you trying this one, or sticking with a different method? I read every comment, and I'll help you figure out what fits your space. Thanks for watching.